Yo, 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 what's up? Who's there? Who's there? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? How are you guys? How is it going? Another week, another live stream, another feedback session. We need music course to make EDM music. Okay, so man, I mean, I have a YouTube channel if you didn't know, and there you have a lot of videos about mixing, reverb, compression, EQ, how to make tech house, hardstyle, progressive house, deep house, a lot of tutorials of different styles. So just go there, okay? And you're gonna learn a lot. Mamadouk. So what's up, guys? Where can I send my track? If you're on YouTube, give me a second. Free plugin? What? Hi, Wildcrow, watching from the Philippines. Buena calidad en el directo, ¿eh? ¿En cuál? ¿En este? ¿Sí? Pues una mierda de móvil con la cámara de frontal. Mi idea antes era con la nueva interfaz conectar aquí el audio directamente del micro, pero era un poco follón y no tengo el cable y bueno, se verá bien supongo por las luces hacen más que la cámara en sí. Muchas veces, o sea, puedes tener una cámara de mierda pero las luces lo mejoran que flipas. Okay, I'm gonna just share it. If you're on Twitch, remember you can just put exclamation mark feedback in the chat and you see how to send your song. And if you're on YouTube, I'm sending right now how to do it. Can be effective. They keep coming back. This is the vicious cycle of OCD. If you have OCD. Yo! Vagar, what's up, man? Thank you so much for giving a subscription to community. To Donald. Hey, Donald, how are you, man? It's been a long time. Vagar. Okay, put you in the priority list, Vagar. Guys, well, just gonna keep it there. Not gonna lie. Right before the live stream, I mean, I already announced that I was going to do the live stream. I posted it on Instagram. I started the live stream here on Twitch and YouTube, and I started feeling. Let me see if that's the correct word for what I mean. Yeah. Started feeling dizzy. I don't know why, and I went to the bed for 1 minute. I lay down there. Now I'm feeling better, but I don't know. Today I woke up. Well, yesterday I woke up with a huge pain here in my neck, and today I also have the pain in the neck and also in la mandíbula. ¿Cómo es eso en inglés? The lower part of the mouth, you know. I don't know what. Maybe when I sleep, I move the mouth and I kind of bite, you know. So maybe it happens this. I'm not sure what happened with the neck, but yeah, maybe I felt a bit dizzy because of that. The jaw, yeah. So well, now I'm good, but if I'm starting feeling bad, maybe I need to end the live stream earlier. I don't know. I hope not. So well, people on Instagram, go to Twitch, go to YouTube, and send me your music. Come on. People on Twitch, people on YouTube, how are you? Fuck. If you didn't know, I don't know if you realized, but this past Saturday I decided to make a DJ set live. Okay, I did it on Twitch and YouTube. The problem on Twitch is that if you go to my Twitch channel, you will see all my live streams there, you know. So when I give you feedback, you can come back later and check what they said about your song if you forget about something. But the DJ sets cannot be uploaded. I don't know why. If I can make, I mean, I can put the category of the live stream can be music, and I think I can upload it this way. But I prefer to put it in DJ, the category, and the problem that is that I cannot upload it later. Anyway, on YouTube is uploaded. I don't know if people saw it after the live stream or what. I didn't see the stats. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I mean, I watched 2 hours, I think. Let me see. Yeah, 2 hours of DJ set. Just DJing, you know, talking a little bit with you. Then my girlfriend joined a little bit. She didn't do a lot, but I need to teach her to make a back-to-back. That would be nice. ¿Puedes poner cualquier tema en tu set en Twitch? Sí, pero eso, luego no te deja subirlo. No te deja mantenerlo ahí. Y creo que dentro de un año tienes que pagar derechos o no sé qué hostias, pero de momento es gratis. Pero tienes que inscribirte. Hay una cosa, pones DJ Twitch y te inscribes, es gratis. But yeah, I also did the live stream on the DJ set on TikTok, you know. But if you didn't know I have TikTok, yes, I have. But if you don't speak Spanish, don't follow me there, okay? It's just full Spanish, because TikTok, if you don't know, it's geolocated. So if you want to push yourself in your socials and you want to make TikTok, my advice is, for example, if you live in Germany, try to make it in German, not in English. Why? Because it's going to show it to the people in your country. So if it's in German, well, maybe in Germany people speak really well English. In Spanish, it's not like in Spain, it's not like this. So it was better to make it in Spanish. So yeah, basically, but the thing is, it's the same content as in Instagram, you know, just in Spanish. Had to DJ a birthday party. Nice, Donald. Nice. Fossilium, Santani D. Okay. Bro, explain about music production something. What do you want me to explain? I mean, there are 1,000 million things that I can explain. Really, my joys? Oh, it hurts. I don't know if any of you have this, I don't know what's the word in English for this thing when you sleep, you move the mouth or you press. It's so annoying sometimes, the morning later. And no, I didn't do any drugs, okay, guys? I don't do drugs. I know people that do drugs the next morning have this problem, but no, it's Wednesday. I didn't go out yesterday. I didn't take drugs, okay? STDM music. I cannot see your comments, your messages, always asterisk. So I don't know if you're commenting not allowed words or what. Come on, people on Instagram. Go to Twitch, go to YouTube. Are you having any problems on the live? People on YouTube, you having problems, right? Let me see. People of YouTube, you having problems? Shit, I cannot change now the latency. It's telling me there are some problems, but yeah, Octor, no problem. Please, guys, can you tell me Twitch seems fine? I mean, I have my Twitch open and it's completely freezed. Twitch is good. Okay, so I'm gonna close. Maybe I have too many things open. YouTube is working fine. Is the live working well? YouTube, come on. The problem on YouTube also is that, for example, if now I end the live stream, I need to make a new one. You know, and that's shit. Yeah, it's all good. Okay, because it's telling me there are some problems. Actually, my computer is lagging. So I don't know. Where can I send my music? You're on Twitch. Put exclamation mark feedback in the chat. Well, while some more people come to the live stream, I'm going to tell you what happened this week. I had last week I decided to record a lot of videos, okay? So I recorded, I think, 9 Instagram Reels, but also TikToks. Is the same, but in different language, so it's double the time, double the work. That worked fine. And then I recorded 2 long videos for YouTube. Then when I stopped recording, I realized what I do when I record. If you ever record videos, think about this. On OBS, I have different volume audio channels. So I have the audio from the computer in the channel 1 and the audio from the mic in the channel 2. Okay, this way, for example, when I'm playing some music, or when I'm playing a kick, for example, even if the mic records that, I can mute the mic when I edit the video. So this way the sound is clean. It's the sound from the computer, from FL Studio. The problem is that I had the mic on the same channel as the FL Studio, because when I do the live streams, I need to have it in the same one, otherwise you wouldn't hear me. So yeah, all the sound from the speakers got into the mic together with the audio from the computer. So I basically cannot use those audios, you know. So I needed to record those 2 videos. So today I spent the whole morning, that I needed to do a lot of things, but I spent the whole morning recording videos. I took advantage and recorded more videos, so now I have 5 videos recorded for this entire month. But yeah, I need to record the same videos again. Fucking shit. Actually, this week I thought it was going to be fine for working on music, finishing songs and so, but yeah, this took basically this whole morning and also yesterday afternoon to think about new videos. So I basically lost one day to make this, and this takes time out of the production. So it's a shit. It's so Okay, give me a moment. I'm gonna put the live stream in my phone so I can see it better. It's so funny sometimes. The comments you receive when you create content, the comments you receive from other people, is so funny sometimes. I mean, obviously it's like, no, you don't focus on haters. I don't focus on haters in a way of making me feel bad or something like this. Not at all. But I check them and sometimes I reply to those comments. First because I don't want that other people that maybe don't know me think I'm bad because they said that, you know. But also because I like to reply to haters and sometimes I make fun out of them, you know. But for example, I uploaded a video on TikTok that I will upload tomorrow on Instagram, okay, about DJing. No, it was the other video, the video I uploaded last week, DJing, you know. I know that the end result I did there is not the best one possible. I know that, you know. I'm not James Hype. All right. So I got a comment of one person saying something like, "Nah, it didn't work," you know, but in a more kind of bad way, saying this. So I opened his profile, and it's a person that is the username is user 743291075532 and has 100 followers, and it's like, your followers doesn't say anything. You can have no followers and you can be the best DJ in the world, but it's like, it's better if you just shut up, you know, and don't comment those stupid things, you know. But happened again in a DJ video where I'm mixing two songs. You know, I have one song, I loop it, I introduce another song, and then mix them two. One person tells me, this is not mixing. And it's like, then what is mixing in terms of DJing, you know? If taking one song, mixing it with another is not DJ mixing, what is DJ mixing? Bro, I want to thank you. Your feedbacks have helped me improve a lot. Not just the feedback on my track, but others as well. So happy to know that, man. A lot of cloud in a feedback stream. Let's do feedbacks. Hello, Asparagus. Bagar, actually, I always say the same thing. If you really want to have good feedback... Is the mic good? Yeah. If you really want to have good feedbacks... I try to give the best feedbacks here on the live stream, but of course I need to go a bit faster. I need to I cannot focus on as many things as possible. I cannot open analyzers, I cannot open the imager, I cannot do filters to check better the low end, all these things. So if you really want the best feedback possible, the best feedback possible, you can become a Patreon member. When a Patreon member sends me a song, I put it in FX Studio, I open an EQ, I open a spectrum analyzer, and I open the imager, and I check everything. Oh, the sub bass feels a bit bad. I filter and I check the bass. Oh, this feels a bit muddy. Let's see in what frequency. Okay, it is in 500 hertz. Okay, but in what sound? In the piano. All right. If I reduce to dBs, it sounds good. Yes. Okay, and I tell them, hey, in the piano, go to this frequency and reduce this many dBs. You know. So, I give a lot more precise feedback there, and I see my Patreon members improving a lot, you know. So that's an option. I apply for a credit card, gonna buy your Patreon membership finally. Nice, man, nice. How we submit for feedback? Man, put exclamation mark feedback in the chat and you will see. Okay. On the sample pack 2. Alright, nice. If you... okay, I thought the comment was from Bagar. Yes, if you are a pro member, you have one monthly sample pack. Usually a pack from my songs. The problem is I'm running out of songs, so I'm creating other packs that are also useful and that in the end I also use. So they are, they are good quality samples because I use them in my own songs. I take them out from my songs and I use them in my songs. So that can help a lot. Well, also the pro members have the Soundbank Volume 1 for free. They have an exclusive Soundbank. They have FOP projects of my Rumble remix from early version of System Overload. I know, from different YouTube videos that I make. Wait, I'm gonna. If you want just more info, here you have the link to my Patreon. Just go there, check it, and see if it's worth for you or not. But I mean, just becoming a pro member once, you get 30 sample packs, 2 sound banks, I think 3 or 4 FOPs, 1 or 2 stems of the stems of 1 or 2 of my songs, not sure right now. A MIDI pack. I don't know, it's crazy. You get maybe like, I didn't count it, but probably like 10 gigabytes, maybe. Let me see. Song sample pack. How big is this? Yeah, maybe with the FOPs, maybe 10 gigabytes of things, of sounds and projects and so it's really worth it. But wow, never mind. Oh wait, they have this? Yes, okay. The live stream is good. I'm gonna put this here. I think on YouTube it's not going well, the live stream. But well, I cannot do anything. Is there like a long demo list for the live stream? The live stream, if you are new, okay, I don't follow like in order, because otherwise people that arrive 2 minutes later cannot have feedback, and then people that come later will never have feedback. So the way I work is I prioritize people that subscribe on Twitch, because they are supporting me, so I support them. And then usually I choose randomly songs, or I do number game that we'll explain later, to choose the people that don't want or cannot subscribe. Okay. Well, actually, let's start with a number game. Okay, it's so simple. I'm gonna think on one number, and if you guess it, you get the feedback. This simple. Wait, why? Okay. Seven. Wait, I didn't think on the number yet, and I need to tell you between what numbers. Okay. The number I'm thinking is between 20 and 40. From 20 to 40. Yeah. No joke. We have it. The first one. Loris, you read my mind. It was 28. The first person that said the number got it. Was 28. So Loris Dorman. All right, let me raise the volume. Okay, it's good. Put this here, here. Okay, let me see. I'd rate Hughes cheats. Let me see. Okay, why is it this dark? All right, so the camera is good. Yes, the beautiful panels from GA Kai. No promo. The chat, the screen, email, SoundCloud, No personal things, no things you shouldn't see, no photos, no corn, no anything illegal. Alright. So, fuck. Okay. 666 is October. To be honest, that stream when I got 3 numbers. Ah, throwback. You got 3 numbers? Wow. Don't remember, to be honest, but... Adivina el número a la primera y encima quiere robarle el novio a África con esa canción. Robar un amor. Wow. The camera is good. Yes. The chat is good. Yes. The screen is perfect. Email, SoundCloud. No things you shouldn't watch. Alright. Let's go. Okay, it's nice to have wide bass, mid bass, but I think you're going too far. I think you are crossing the line, and it sounds out of phase. By the line, I always tell you the same thing. Wait, opening this. I always use the Imager 5 just because I mean I have the Ozone 11, you know, and I could use just the Ozone 11 and check it here. On the Imager of Ozone 11, but I don't know why. Oh no, impact no. Wait, Imager. I don't know why. I don't really like the view in this Imager. It's the same view, okay, but I see it more clearly up in this one. No, wait. I don't know why I see it more clearly here than here. Maybe because this one is going faster. I don't know, but I always use this one. So if you are below this line and you are in red, you have problems, and I think your bass is down there, you know, so be careful and check it. One more on this transition, man. I mean, it's like I don't know, have some uplifters, filter things, add drums, add more reverb, whatever. I think the vocal is way too dry and needs more reverb to have depth. Also, it's too loud. Actually, look, I made this the other day. I didn't use it yet because I didn't start a new song yet. But I don't know if I should maybe... release it for free, sell it, I don't know. Hey, somebody. Well, we'll check it later. I made this the first time I do something in Patcher, you know, but it's so funny because oh wait, for a video I have theme file general. Where's the small thing down? Vocal loops.
A DJ turning up. Switching up.
I just whatever this. I just put this here. Where's the patcher? Okay, so the vocal is like this.
A DJ turning up.
And now I have this.
A DJ turning up. Switching up the BPM. Feeling so high. It's like levitating.
It can be a bit meh, but it helps a lot. Real fast.
A DJ turning up. Switching up the BPM. Feeling so high.
I think it's not working well. Something is not working. I think the reverb. It is.
Feeling so high. It's like levitating. But we fill the air with acceleration. When morning comes, we'll face this calculation.
Okay, now it works. Maybe on this vocal, I needed more input signal. Maybe I need to put one knob of input. I think that could work. Yeah, I just wanted to show you. I don't know if maybe I should release it, sell it. I don't know. Maybe just for my Patreon members. ¿Ese patcher es custom? Sí, o sea, lo he hecho yo, sí. Lo hice el otro día, me pasé un rato ahí. Oh, sorry. Asparagus, thank you so much for those 100 bits. Love you.
quites el babyto. Hoy quiero verte, mi amor. Quiero que me quites el babyto. Quiero que me quites el baby.
I mean, I get the idea, but the thing is not working well right now. The bass here needs to be way fatter, way more present, but also, sorry, I feel like the bass is focusing in the mid highs and highs and the drop in general, and in this song you should focus more on the low mids, you know, more kind of deeper sound.
Babyto. Hoy quiero verte, mi amor. Quiero que me quites el babyto. Quiero que me quites el babyto. Hoy quiero verte, mi amor. Quiero que me quites el babyto. Hoy. El baby. Verte, mi amor. Quiero que me quites el baby. Papi, yo me siento acelerada.
The second break you need to work more, maybe have more pads, stronger wrist-based sound or normal bass, ambience effects, things going on, you know. To be honest, I think the idea has potential. You know, it has a lot of potential. But right now it's not really working. You need to, first, as I said, the mid bass is way too wide. You need to control that and give more strength in the center. Then you need to try to give a darker, deeper sound and make the bass and the low mids stronger. And then the vocal is way too dry and way too loud. Those are the main things. Also work more on the idea, but those are the main things I would focus on. Actually, I'm making a similar vibe song, you know, not that melodic techno, you know, but well, as I said, or I say a lot of times, I think you need to adapt. Don't try to go to the trends, to follow the trends, because when you are starting to follow the trend is already over. But what I think you need to do is to try to adapt sounds from other genres and trends to your own style, you know. So right now I'm in a kind of progressive house combined with tech house, you know, melodic house, I don't know, and I'm making a song that is more closer to melodic techno, but not pure melodic techno, you know. But I think the end result can be really good, but they're still working on that one. I wanted to work on that one actually this week, but I feel like the track is all in stereo except the kick, basically. Like the sound stage is a bit sameish. However, when you listen to my beat, if you send it 2 or 3 weeks ago, I delete it. I mean, I delete every time I start the live stream, I delete the emails I have. Otherwise, it would be a freaking chaos. Bueno, si te planteas, me dices que yo quiero aprenderlo a hacer bien en Ableton, si puedo te echo una mano. En Ableton es muy fácil, quiero decir, en Ableton tú te creas cadenas con distintas de esto y ya está, en los grupos. De hecho, lo vi en un vídeo de Ableton y decidí hacerme un patcher con la idea de esas capas. Okay, let's check now Vagar, because he gave a subscription, so he supports me, I support him. Alright. By the way, next week probably there's not going to be a live stream. I remember now. Because, well, I'm going to a festival on Thursday, but, well, I will be busy, and so Wednesday probably not going to do a live stream, so this way I can finish the things before going to the festival, probably the video for the Sunday and so. But don't worry, you're going to have the 4 live streams in October, as every month, because October has 5 Wednesdays this year, so. Is beats the same? No. If you read the title of the live stream, it says, what does it say exactly? Send me your music, exclamation mark feedback, subscription equals priority, donation equals only support. Is pretty clear. And yeah, well, remember guys, always, if you ever want to release a song, you know, maybe I do it for second time this year. If you ever want to release a song and labels don't support you or don't believe in your song, or they even maybe they like it but they don't listen, so they don't know if they like it. What you can do is always use this kit. With this link you have a 7% discount, and if you are a student or teacher, you have a 50% discount. Okay, the link is in, I don't know if on Twitch or YouTube you have it, no, but in the link of my Instagram you have the link to get the 50% discount. Okay, and always, if you need vocals, with this code you have a 10% discount on Vocify, a website that I use a lot to get vocals. Sometimes I release a song with those vocals, sometimes just for inspiration, but it helps a lot. Let's go with Vagar, Clarity ID.
I dive into frozen waves where the past comes back to life. Fight fear for the selfish pain, it was worth it every time. Hold still right before we crash, cause we both.
This kick is not bad, but it's a bit too focused on the mids, and actually it's pretty soft there. Especially what I think needs is more bass to really hit your chest. And I would maybe reduce a little bit on the mids, around 400 Hz, something like this, to make it a bit tighter and feel more punchy.
Both know how this ends. A clock ticks till it breaks your glass, and I drown in you again. Cause you are the piece of me I wish I didn't need. Chasing relentlessly, still fighting, I don't know why. If our love is tragedy,
I like the vibes.
why are you my remedy? If our love is insanity, why are you my clarity?
Okay, Vagar is asking something pretty cool. How do you sidechain the kick in the verse? In the verse, I guess he means the break. Do you sidechain the vocals too a little bit? No. When I actually have a video about it, let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Wow, it's not this one thing. If you look for Wildcrow SQ sidechain, okay, you will always find this video.
How to
But I
do
don't know if-
sidechain EQ.
Yeah, and this is what I do. I'm not gonna explain it myself. I have a video that explains it. This is what I do on the breaks.
For example, I have this kick and this bass. Of course, I can just do normal sidechain with the volume or Kickstart or plugins like this, but sometimes it's better to just sidechain some frequencies. In this case, I just want to sidechain the low frequencies of the bass. So to do it in FL Studio, what I'm gonna do is put a peak controller on the kick and an EQ on the bass. On the EQ, I'm gonna move the first band to 100-120 Hz, and I'm gonna make it a little bit steeper. Now right click on the volume of this band and choose link to controller. Now here you're gonna choose the peak controller on option peak. You're gonna click here,
This person knows what he's talking about.
invert it, and accept. As you can see now, this band is completely to the top. So what you need to do is to go to the peak controller and control the bass of it. And now if you play it, you can see there's sidechain, but it's too much. My advice is that the waveform you see on the peak controller just touches a little bit the top. Learn how to do sidechain.
So basically this is what I do in the breaks. I just take the bass and maybe the brake pads, pianos, all these things that have some low frequencies, maybe from 120, 150 Hz, and I do this kind of EQ sidechain. So this way I make sure the low end is clean, but you don't hear this pumping effect like in the drop, like da 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 da. You know, you don't hear that pumping effect that in the break doesn't really work, because the break is a more kind of calm part, and if you do this, maybe you're adding a bit of energy and you don't really want this in the break. And then on the vocals, I don't touch them. Actually, on the normal drops, usually, and if I have a vocal, most of the times I don't have sidechain. If I have it, it's maybe 20%, 30%, something like this, but not more, because it's not needed. Wait, what is this? Okay, let's continue with the song. yeah, with Kickstarter 2 now you can control where in what frequencies you apply this sidechain, so you can put it on 120 hertz, and sorry, it's only gonna be touching that, so it's also good. And if you use, instead of the normal sidechain, you use with a trigger of an audio, it's gonna be even better, because you will control, it's gonna be controlled better by the sample of the kick, so it's gonna be a little bit better. Okay, several things I see here. First, I like the idea. Second, the vocal is too masked in the drop. You know, you need to make it way louder, have more presence. You can just increase the volume, but also you can do some EQ sidechain, like I show you, with parametric EQ or with Soothe, to reduce in the leads especially, but also a little bit on the mid bass. So when the vocal sounds, you reduce a little bit on those other other instruments. And this way the vocal has more space. Then I see way too much bass, and the leads are not standing out enough. You need to make them louder. You need to give them more presence in between 1 and 5,000 hertz. The original has this Y going down. This Y. Or you touch it. If you touch it, well done. If it's the original, I didn't know it had this part. Yeah, especially too much bass. Too much sub bass. But also the kick, the bass of the kick, bass in general, you know, like the lower frequencies. You change it, well done, that's nice.
The red parade and refuse to make amends. It cuts deep through our ground and makes us forget all common sense. Don't speak as I try to leave, 'cause we both know what we choose. If you pull, then I'll push too deep and I'll fall right back to you. 'Cause you are the piece of me
I expect to hear more drums, maybe like orchestral drums, like tun 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 brum bum 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 brum bum brum bum 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 brum bum. I think can give a lot of emotion and energy to this part of the song, and keeps building up.
I didn't need chasing relentlessly, still fighting, I don't know why. If our love is tragedy, why are you my remedy? If our love's insanity, why are you my clarity?
Especially you need to give more presence to the vocal in the drop. The idea is pretty good. I like it, like a new version of a classic. That's nice. You know what happens nowadays to me, guys? I've always thought that progressive house would be always like the genre I like the most, or one of the ones that I like the most. But nowadays I'm feeling like how to say, a bit disconnected from it. I'm not saying I'm not gonna I don't listen to progressive house. I'm not saying I'm not gonna produce more progressive house, or I'm not saying I don't enjoy progressive house. For example, in June, my girlfriend for my birthday gave me a surprise, and we went to a party that was Third Party, Sick Individuals, Matis and Sadko. Yeah, those three. Pure progressive house party, and it was awesome. I enjoyed so much. Or for example, in some festivals I enjoyed so much during this summer. But I don't feel that connection that I had before. I don't know, maybe it's because it feels a bit the same, or maybe I'm just changing taste, you know. Has been a bit like the Future Bounce one. No, but I'm not talking about the popularity. I'm talking about how I feel it, you know. I don't care about popularity or no popularity. Just been overdone, I think. Yeah, of course, it's been overdone. It's a quite limited genre. I think that the genre that has more has had more possibilities has been Big Room. I mean, in Big Room, yes, super sauce, but also you could use in the drop, you could use percussion, but also, I mean, Unicorn and Zombie Apocalypse are vocal chops, but then Borgor also did Dolphin Attack, that is literally a dolphin sound. The dolphin sound attack as a lead sound, you know. In Big Room, you can, the originality on the leads is there's no limit. You can use anything, you know. So that, I think that kept a little bit more alive, or doing a longer time than it could have been if only people used super saws, you know. But with progressive house, it's a bit more limited, so. A Big Room with Afro percussions. Why not? You're getting old. I'm getting old. 2013-16 was the golden era of Big Room and progressive house, my opinion. I would extend that to until 2018. I mean, there are in 2018 there are songs that have been released in 2018 that from progressive house ones that are classics. For example, if I'm not wrong, this Garrix one, with Bon, Garrix Bon, High on Life. Isn't High on Life from 2018? Yeah, 2018, and a lot of big progressive house songs got released in 2018, so I would assign that to 2018. Same for my Williams and Mesto style Future Bounce. Sorry. But that one was more limited. The leads on Future Bounce was really limited. All the tracks sounded the same. So the time that genre can persist, you know, being trendy, or at least not getting bored, is shorter than, for example, progressive house, that maybe you can change a bit more the sounds, or Big Room, as I said, you know. Future Bounce was pretty limited. The idea has potential, man. Gonna work on your inputs. Is it close to professional? Yeah, the idea is pretty good. I like the vibes, and I think if you touch the things they said, it can sound pretty decent, pretty professional. So yeah, work on that. I feel Mistaken has the best melody, in my opinion. Came out in I don't really like Mistaken. I feel like Mistaken has way too much reverb. Maybe I'm in a way too much producer perspective. Like, instead of enjoying the song, I'm focusing on how it sounds. But Mistaken sounds like you're listening live, or like from a live DJ set, you know, that you can hear a lot the reverb of the, not only from the song, but also from the venue. I don't really like it just because of that, to be honest. Nah, but for me, High on Life is top notch for Martin Garrix. And Starlight with the Vision. Actually, Starlight is one song. With my girlfriend, we have some songs that we really enjoy, both of us, and Starlight, for example, is one of those that is like, okay, when that one sounds, you know, we look to each other. But not only progressive house, we also have some hardstyle ones that is also like really special. What about the new ID, Sky Full of Stars by Martin Garrix? That is a Coldplay song. I don't know. I think, to be honest, Future Bounce as a genre was quite broad. I feel like people like Bluer and Seth Hills kind of mashed Future House and Bounce, so I would say Future Bounce is still going. I don't consider Bluer Future Bounce. I consider it Bass House. Martin Garrix, Afrojack and Coldplay, Sky Full of Stars. What? But that's maybe a remix. Isn't this another song? Wow. Guys, let's do another number game and let's continue with the feedbacks. Okay, number game. I want to think on numbers that I never think, but that's a bit difficult. Okay, the number I'm thinking is between 20 and 50. It's an official remix. I don't know. Why? Okay, we got it. The number was 40, and the first one saying 40 is Fossilium. Let's check this one. I think I'm the only one watching on YouTube. No, there's more people, but they don't talk. Hey, Wildcrow, I need your help to the demo that I sent you. Okay. Let's go.
Intensity.
Okay, several things. I see potential in this idea, but I think it can be improved and sound way better just with some touches. First of all, the acid sound is a bit loud, and also I think it's way too loud in, not sure, but between 400-600 hertz, something like this. The whoa whoa, I think it's way too loud, so we'll reduce the volume and reduce a little bit there. Then on the kick, I explained this in a lot of big room techno songs that you sent me. You need to have a bit more techno kick attack, you know. Let me show you. Your kick right now is pretty clean. You know, the attack of it is pretty clean. You need to try to find a kick that has attack like, more an attack like this one that I'm gonna show you, and layer it like this. You know, something more like this that is more techno, and layer it with the kick that you have. This way it's going to improve a lot. By the way, guys, all of these packs that you see here are the ones I share in my Patreon members. From my song Can Shake You, from the bonus remix, from Africa, Firefly, I Never Wanted, like Late Nights, like a Melody Hydrate remix, Out of My Head Stems also, System, Still Thinking, System Overload, OCD, you know? So all of those packs on my Patreon. So wow, if you do this, it's gonna help a lot. And then I like the rolling bass you have, but it's only on the left, and that's a bit annoying, and losing the strength it could have. Have it also in the right, or well, in general everywhere. You know, have more layers and have it everywhere. So this way you give more energy. Yo, thank you so much to Marco and also to Asparagus for those subscriptions, guys. I'm gonna put you in the priority list. Marco Carbotti and Asparagus. Thank you so much, guys. How can I do that? How can you do what? Putting the kick everywhere with more layers. One in the center, and then my advice also for especially for the bass is to work with the stereos, not with left and right. You have one completely mono, one a bit wider, one a bit wider, one a bit wider. Just with these three things I said on the drop, I think it's going to improve a lot. Bro, I don't have put the rolling bass only on the left. Maybe it's a little bit on the right, but it sounds basically on the left. I mean, it's present on the left. On the right is really subtle. Maybe you have like you did it with what's the name? With a hash delay or something like this, but it's basically on the left. Add a lot more reverb and delay on this sound. I mean, in the end here, what you want to do is create a really big space and have, especially in the breaks, create a really big space and feel a lot of the reverb.
Intensity.
Okay, this peak sound. The problem is that right now here you want to create a pretty deep sound with atmospheres and so, and the sounds that you have don't have a lot of high frequencies. So then this beep sound has way too much highs and is not really fitting with the other sounds. So I would have a smooth high cut to hear it, but not with so many highs. I think it's gonna fit better.
Velocity.
How much reverb is bad reverb? When there's no clarity in the sound. But of course it depends on the sound. You can have an ambient sound in the background with a huge reverb and a lot of reverb, and there's no problem because it's in the background, maybe it gives a good touch.
Pulse. Transcend.
Reduce the volume of the ARP.
Intensity. Velocity.
Here you need a stronger bass. Maybe what you can do when you add the kick, first the kick is way too loud, but what you can do when you add the kick is low cut the rear bass and add a proper sub bass there that really makes it sound heavy.
Pulse. Transcend. Intensity.
The leads get too loud in the build-up.
Intensity.
Try to add another layer that is completely on the sides, without being out of phase, of course. So this way you make it fuller and wider. And I think adding a bit of reverb in the kick can help a lot to make it sound fuller and cover more space in the entire drop. Basically something, I'm just gonna use this one. Okay, with the Mike's Rumble, for example, there are some reverb presets. I don't know, maybe this? No. Well, let me see if we don't filter. I want it something like this, with a proper sound, proper ducker and so on, you know, but something like this, maybe a bit cleaner, you know, can help to give a bit more cover more space in the drop. Can sound really good. Okay, let's check Marco. Be careful, you're in spam.
go back to the day we met, I wouldn't even try to get off the bed. You're no good for me, won't you let me be free? I never needed you, I'm sorry. Why you keep calling me? I'm not your happy pill. I never thought we were.
I like the rhythm and I like that it's so fast, but I think because of being that fast, on the cymbals it's better if you make them shorter, make them more snappy.
For me, won't you let me be free?
If you make it a little bit short, just put the transition process and reduce a bit the release. If you make them a bit shorter, I think it's gonna sound better.
I never needed you, I'm sorry. Why you keep calling me? I'm not your happy pill. I never thought we real, don't cry about it. I said it's not you, it's me. I'll probably be better off without you.
The vocal is original.
Call me crazy, I might be. Bet you'll never find somebody like me. I said it's not you, it's me. I'll probably be better off
The hi-hat is good, the drop is pretty good. The maybe
without you. Call me crazy, I might.
maybe you can add another layer on the bass for the mid frequencies, okay, for the mid bass. That is a bit wider, so you cover a bit more the side. But I mean, it's just extra touch, but I think it's good. It's original, so it's really good. The problem I see,
It's not you, it's me.
the hi-hat for me is way too wide. But especially I think it needs an extra layer on the hi-hat that has a bit stronger attack. This one is like shh, 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 kind of. And I think you need another one on top that is more like tss, 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 you know, with a stronger attack. And this one is focused. How to explain this? Shit. Wait. I'm opening a lot of FL Studio today. I think your hi-hat is more in this area right here. And you need another one that has a stronger attack and is more in this area right here. You know? To give that extra attack and brightness to the hi-hat and also make it stand out more.
Probably be better off without you. Call
Okay, you have some shakers in the back like make them louder. It's super difficult to hear it.
me crazy, I might be. Bet you'll never find somebody like me. If I could go back to the day we met, I wouldn't even try to get.
Asparagus, the real question is, does it really matter if it's the best or not? Just use the one you prefer, the one you're more comfortable with, or the one you have.
The bed, you're no good for me. Won't you let me be free? I never needed you. I'm sorry. Why you keep calling me? I'm not your happy pill. I never thought we will. Don't cry.
I think the top kick maybe has a bit too much high frequencies and not enough low mids. So it feels a bit too bright and doesn't have that much punch and oomph and I don't know how to explain it. Like maybe I would try to reduce a little bit the tops, the high frequencies on the top kick and increase a little bit more the 100, 200 hertz area.
About it. My friends don't like you, and they're right. I was wrong to let you break my heart. What a fool. Now it's my turn. You're no good for me. Won't you let me be free? I never needed you.
Here, to make it a bit more different, I would filter the hi-hats, you know, maybe, well, I don't know what frequencies, but filter them. You can feel them, but filter it. So this way, you give another vibe, and it's not the same exactly as in the drop.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why you keep calling me? I'm not your happy pill. I never thought we will. Don't cry about it. I said it's not you, it's me. I'll probably be better off without you. Call me crazy, I might be. Bet you'll never find somebody like me. I said it's not you, it's me. I'll probably be better.
I would, if you remove the vocal, the instrumental is quite basic here. I would try to improve it with pads, with more instruments, with, I don't know, and also maybe something that keeps building up the tension and the energy as the break goes. So this way, it's like, okay, it's giving me again the feeling of wanting the drop to come. I don't know if that phrase made sense.
Probably be better
But otherwise, right now it's like too static. It's the same energy, the same vibe the whole time.
off without you. Call me crazy, I might be. Bet you'll never find somebody like me.
Okay, here it's nice. You have the tremolo on the vocal, like for example, the snares, like. But I would exaggerate it more. Right now it's like you have it, but no. Maybe you can introduce the leads in the build-up.
I might be. Bet you'll never find somebody like me.
I would add more layers to this lead, or at least maybe you do it in the second part of the drop. But more kind of super saw, more kind of voo, 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 voo.
I said yes, I do. It's me. I'll probably be better off without you. Call me crazy, I might be. Bet you'll never find somebody like me. I said yes, I do. It's
Pretty nice song, to be honest. I think it just needs some touches, but it's pretty nice. Well done, man. Thank you so much to Octar for giving a subscription to the community, Octatones. And thank you so much, Sir Potato. I'm Xerox. Thank you so much, Xerox, for coming from YouTube and subscribing. Love you guys. I'm gonna alternate, okay, the subscription priorities and the not subscription guys, you know, people that don't subscribe. So this way everybody has a chance to get the song heard. But of course, subscriptions have priority, and 100% I will listen to them. So well, let's do a number game right now. Fuck. If I have the AC, I'm cold. If I don't have it, it's too warm. Okay, number game. I'm gonna think of a number. If you guess it, you get the feedback. The number I'm thinking is between 20 and 50. Again. Between 20 and 50. Ay! No. Yes! The number was 23, and the first one saying 23 is Lexum. Lexum? L3XM? What's your email name, man? I don't see anybody called Lexum. That's me. Yes, I know it's you, but the email name. Martins. Luis Martins. Okay. Progressive Afro House. Ooh. Let's see what you did. Rihanna Stay. Project Afro House Remix.
all along it was a fever.
Well, right now, the first thing I hear is that the kick is way too boomy, way too strong in around 100 hertz, and it doesn't have any sub, you know, so you need sub bass in the kicks also, otherwise they sound super thin, and the kick is way too loud.
A cold sweat, hot-headed believer. I threw my hands in the air, said show me something.
The bass is way too loud and the vocal doesn't have enough space.
He said if you dare come a little closer.
What they would do, because also percussion songs feel loud, but what they would do is reduce the bass and increase the volume of the vocal, and then maybe try to give more space with some EQs and so.
Round and around
Yeah, Xerox, you're in the priority. Xerox.
and around we go. Oh, now, tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know.
There's something wrong here in the bass, especially.
Not really sure how to feel about it. How to feel about it.
Do you hear that sometimes there's like, instead of boom, 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 it's like boom, brum,
How to feel about it. How to feel about it.
brr, brr. I don't know if it's because it's clashing, because there's a glitch. I don't know what's happening there.
Something with the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me out the way. I want you to stay. I want you to stay.
And the vibes are really good, really good. I think the bass is a bit too loud. What is said of the kick, I think you need to try to make it a bit cleaner, you know, give a bit more space to every sound. Cut the frequencies you don't need in sounds that, in every sound, you know, maybe there's on the bass you don't need the highs, you can cut them, you know, so this way you give more space to the other sounds and you don't realize in the entire mix that you cut the highs of the bass, things like this, to try to give more space to each sound and make it cleaner.
I want you to stay.
I have recent toms, maybe that's clashing. Yeah, probably. If you have that, probably the toms are clashing with the bass, so you need to sidechain it. But in this case, in the toms, for the kick you can use normal sidechain, but with the toms I would use sidechain EQ in the frequency of the tom. But I really like the vibe. Fly, si te vas no puedo escucharla porque solo escucho de los que están en el directo, ¿vale?
I want you to stay. It's not much of a life you're living.
You have to tun with the kicks, but did you sidechain properly with every kick? I mean, if you use kickstart, it's not happening probably. You need to use or kickstart in the audio mode or EQ sidechain.
It's not just something you take, it's given. Round and around and around and around we go.
I feel the mids of the entire song are a bit loud. I'm losing my voice. I don't know if you can hear it.
Oh, now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me all the way, and I want you to stay. I want you to stay.
I'm using compression sidechain. That's good. Because if you do it that way, every time the kick plays, the bass is reducing. So there's no problem if you don't follow the 4 to the floor rhythm. Man, the idea is really good. I really like it, to be honest. I'm not really into Afro House, but I really like this one. I don't know, you're giving really good vibes in the drop. Well done, man. Just try to make it sound cleaner. That's what it needs. The idea, the arrangement, so I think is really good. Well done, man. Well done. Okay, let's check Asparagus. Let me see. Asparagus. You're also in the spam folder, man. Be careful with these things, guys. I don't really know if you can get out of the spam folder or if you need to create another email, but be careful because, for example, if now you're sending it to me and I get it in the spam, when you send it to other DJs for promo, for demos to labels and so, you probably also in the spam.
The quest to find a home, I feel the fire burn.
That's not really in key, right? The vocal.
No refuge for our souls, for all our bridges we have burned. There's
no, the vocal is not in key, man. Check what's happening. But it's not one word or the other, I think it's the entire vocal. Maybe, I'm not really good at this, but maybe I haven't tuned the Vox yet, man. I mean, okay. First thing, how can you work if the vocal is not in key? And second, you cannot send your song to anybody if the vocal is not in key. I mean, I always say the same thing. If your song is not in key, it doesn't matter the rest. Doesn't matter the sound selection, the synth you're using, how interesting it is, the mix, doesn't matter anything. You can have the most interesting sounds ever, the best arrangement ever, the best idea ever, with the best mix and master ever. But if it's off key, it's bad. Okay? It's completely bad. So never send songs like this.
no more ways forward. There's only pain for us. The quest to find a home.
No, but it's a lot of times, not just one word or another. So, I mean, even if it's just fast for feedback like this, just put autotune really quick, boom, and just leave it like that, At least you're going to have it. And then maybe you can do it manually, that maybe sounds better, sounds a bit cleaner and so. But to send it to somebody, autotune for sure.
I feel the fire burn. No refuge for our souls, for all our bridges we have burned. There's no more ways forward. There's only pain for us. The quest to find, the quest to bridges we have burned. There's no more ways forward.
I hear a lot of reverb, a bit of muddiness in the mid frequencies, so try to clean the reverb mids, try to clean the mids of all the instruments and so. The idea of the instrumental is quite good. I like the rhythm, I like the energy.
There's only pain for us. For us.
I think you need more uplifters and risers for the build-up. And maybe on that silence, it's like da-da-da-da-da, boom, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, maybe you can have a reverse sound. So, I don't know. I felt like it needs something. And also maybe the percussion right before the drop, make it more quiet. So it's ways like boom, 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 and the drop starts stronger. Right now it's like at the same volume. I know it needs to have a stronger impact. Hey, Wellbabs, how are you, man? I saw you get married. Congrats. I think it's pretty good. I think the idea is nice. The vocal is, it's off key, but the idea of the vocal is also pretty good. I like the voice and so. And I think it's nice.
I gaze upon a broken dream. My enemies have won. All hope inside the wreckage of the battles overcome.
Been doing fine, very busy in personal life, wife and work. How are you? Do you have some? I'm fine, thanks. Do you have something to send today? That would be nice.
My house is not a home. No comfort for my soul. I gaze.
I think here I would start adding the rhythm again, like in the background, like filtered.
Upon a broken tree, the battles there's only pain.
To be honest, I think I would do the opposite, like have this rhythm and so here, building up, and then in this part have another kind of break, like more boom, focus on the vocal, pads, ambience things, and then again on the build up. That works really great.
There's only pain for us. The quest to find a home, I feel the fire burn. No refuge for our souls, for all our bridges.
The main scene, I think they're a bit too loud, especially in the mid-high frequencies. I think they're like too strong there, and it's taking the place of the vocal and not really balanced with the other elements of the song.
There's only pain for us. There's only pain for us.
Maybe here you can do something else. It's nice that you make it go left and right, but maybe in some parts have like a special effect, maybe change the synth, maybe add a filter, or for example, you can check hardstyle songs. They improve, they how to say it, they work a lot on these things. For example, like and then here like another sound, for example, you know, and come back. Work more on this transition, you know, is too abrupt, like do, you know, try to work a bit more on that. But it is really good, man. I like it. It has a lot of potential. Well done. Okay, let's check octatones to continue with the priorities, and then we do another not priority song, okay? Once the vocals are tuned, I think the song will really come together a lot more. Yeah, of course. Hola NC, ¿cómo va? Free Your Mind, work in progress, improved version. Let's see.
Free your mind, talk to me, speak in waves, frequencies, heartbeat, destiny, lost in sound, we are free.
I think the vocal needs to be a bit louder.
We are free.
I don't remember well the kick you had last week, but the thing I told you to make it a bit stronger, and I think now works better. Well, the tag has something like in the mid-highs that is like something like this. I don't know how to explain it. Probably it's around 700 hertz, something like this. I think it's a bit strong there, makes a kind of nasal sound. Make the super sauce also louder.
frequencies, heartbeat, destiny, lost in sound. We are free, free of mind. Talk to me.
Here the vocal is pretty lost in the mix. Also the free, you can hear that here the is way too loud, the F, so you need a stronger de-esser. Maybe here, as you have the maybe you could mute everything else. What do you think? Instead of keeping, because if you keep the melody, if you keep the chords and so, but you have that effect, in my opinion, that effect makes no sense. It's not really doing the purpose why you have it.
We are free.
Now here, the kick is not that clear as for example in the first drop. I think because of the mid bass, the mid-low bass, I think is masking a bit the kick. I think this part is good, just still the vocal is not standing out enough and the F is way too strong, but I think this part is good. The rest is really nice. I mean, in general, what I feel is that the vocal doesn't have enough space. Here the supersaw is not loud enough, and here the kick is not clear, but the rest is pretty good. And the idea is really nice, man. So I'll keep working on this one. Okay, let's do a number game and then I check Xerox, okay? Number game, remember, if I'm gonna think of one number, and if you guess the number, you get the feedback. What number I should think of? The number I'm thinking is between 1 and 25. Thanks to you, Octor, for the subscription. Okay, no joke, the number I was thinking was 3. The first comment was 3. The thing is, the first one is Xerox, and Xerox already have priority. So I'm gonna check the second comment that is also 3. I don't know what happened here. That is low, so I'm gonna check his song, and then I check your Xerox. The idea is not bad, the idea is pretty nice. Obviously needs a vocal on top of this. I mean, The song is asking for a vocal. Remember that you can use Vocalfy. You have a 10% discount with the code Wildcrow10 to get the vocals, and they are not that overused as in the sample packs that everybody has. But especially the biggest problem I see here is that it has way too much mid frequencies. It sounds way too much, way too strong in the mids, and also when you have sounds way too strong in the mids, usually it doesn't sound tight, you know. So when you reduce that, when you clean the mid frequencies, the song is going to sound way tighter. Also, it's going to give more space to add the vocal later. Okay, the kick and the snare are really strong, the tag of the kick is crazy, but they are extremely loud, extremely loud. And I think that the main synth, the main lead, is a bit basic. It's just a normal super saw. I would try to add extra layers that maybe give another touch. Maybe you can also add strings that follow the notes, and you put them in the background. That's gonna give a bit more natural sound that can also help to make it more interesting and more unique. That's something I used to do a lot in progressive house. Layer the leads with some pianos, and maybe also the chords with the leads with some strings and the chords with some pianos. That gives, maybe you don't hear them if you don't pay attention, but it gives another touch and makes it sound a bit more natural. The clock is not perfectly in the tempo. Sometimes it's a little bit later, so maybe cut the sample in pieces and put it exactly where it needs to be. I think especially the third and the fourth hit of the kick is the ones that are not perfectly in tempo. Yeah, the mids are way too loud, way too loud, and also the low mid. For example, here I hear too much the bass, and the strings you need to reduce the volume. I think that touch rhythm doesn't really work because when the drop starts, it feels like you changed the rhythm, and now it's gonna be like boom, 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 you know, or like touch, 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 like really fast. But then it's not. So it's like, you know, is that fast that this feels like, and then maybe you have another kick. It feels like it's gonna be touch, 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 touch. So it doesn't really work having this rhythm, in my opinion. Nah, this rhythm doesn't work. But man, the idea has a lot of potential. Keep working on this one. Has a lot of potential. Okay, let's check Sirux. Where is Sirux? Sirux Samba Narula. Let me see one thing. not. I mean, I don't hear it as clear as it could be, but not sure if it's the main synth, the main one. Maybe it's not as clean as it could be, or if it's the lower frequencies like the kick, the bass. Maybe both. I like a lot of the vibes here. I will try to make the vocal chop stand out more, the voice, more than the synth, and I think that can give a really cool vibe. Maybe reduce a little bit or even remove the noise. I don't know if it's from the vocal or if it's a noise later or something, but there's that. Work more on this transition. A lot more. Like, you need to know the drop is ending, and then the transition is going to be smoother. But then also, tech in the background, there's like a kind of distorted downlifter that is cool, but ends really soon. And then you still have a lot to come to the break. So maybe you should do this faster, so this way this downlifter ends when this part is coming. Also, there's not that much silence. Pretty cool idea. Sounds pretty unique. The genre, I don't really know. But it's nice. I mean, the idea is cool, but you need more clarity in the song and the tips I told you. But pretty good one, man. Pretty good one. I'm going to go 1 second to the bathroom because I really need to pee. Okay? And I come back in 1 minute. Give me a second. Ta-ta-tan tan taran tan. Ta-ta-ra-tan tan ta-tan tan. Ta-ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Pa-pa-pa-ra-pa-ra-pa. I don't know. I struggle like hell with labels. Can you suggest some? Not really. I mean, I don't listen to this kind of music you send me, so I don't know labels about this for this style. After working on the feedback, obviously, I already got every number. No, you got numbers from 70 to 100, and I didn't say anything about numbers. I see too hard the labels can sign a track like this. It's not something commercial, but I don't know. But I mean, it's what I always say. You make this song. Labels reject it. All right. For example, I gave you tips to improve it. Maybe even when you solve it, the labels are not gonna like it. Oh, it feels like here I'm bold. What the fuck? Never mind. I'm not bold. Okay, labels reject it. All right, try to improve it, but they reject it. Don't send it again. If you don't make big changes, don't send it again to the label, because if they like a lot the song and they want to sign it, but the mix is not there yet, probably they tell you, hey, you have these problems, can you solve them? Yes, okay, you solve them. No, so then they don't release it, or they mix it for you. But if they don't like it, even if you solve the mixing problems, don't send it again. Okay, just forget about those labels. Try new ones after solving the issues, or just forget about them and DistroKid. 7% discount with my link. Release your own music, you get 100% of the money. Just that. This simple. The other day I made a video about DistroKid again. I did because I wanted, not because sponsor or anything. But it's fun when I make those things, because there's people that clearly don't know anything. They say, no, but you don't get 100% of the money, because when you want to withdraw, they get 30%. My hair today is really shit. They get 30% of the money. No. If you don't give them the right papers, to say it in a way, or you are not officially a self-employed person, something like this, or your country doesn't have a treatment, a royal, I don't know what's the name, tax treatment between with United States in this case. United States is gonna get 30%, but not DistroKid. Okay, for example, I get 100%. The government of the United States doesn't get anything. And then one guy told me, what did he said? Labels always get a percentage, and it's like, okay, but DistroKid is not a label. I don't know. It's not to give a better promotion or anything. It's just because it's funny when some people talk and it's obvious that they don't know anything about what they're talking, you know? Do you like Kaigo? Not really. I don't know. I feel labels don't want to experiment. Of course, labels don't want to experiment. Not at all. And nowadays, even less. Nowadays what labels want is that you make a song, you push it, you put it on social media, it gets viral, and then they accept the song. That's what they want nowadays. They don't want to experiment at all. Okay, let's do a number game. Let me see. Number game. Okay, the number I'm thinking is between 1 and 25. Come on. If you guess it, you get the feedback. 1 and 25. Ooh, not that fast like the previous ones, at least. 2 times, the first comment got it right. I don't know. You read my mind or something. 1 and 25. Okay, we got it. The number was 10, and the first one is Axel Music. Vale por todos los números. No, lo siento, eso no sirve. Eso aquí no sirve. Axel, you are Axel. Yeah, this one. Bonnie and Clyde Tension. This is for a remix competition, right?
I can feel the tensions building up. Looking for attention, give me some. Point in my direction, don't give up. Cause I kinda like it.
The bass, the sub bass is a little bit loud. I would use an EQ and reduce a little bit on 80 hertz below. A little bit.
Don't wanna fight it. If you get to know me, you make it ugly. I tend to like it.
I think the hi-hat is more unfiltered than the drums, than the drum beat, so it feels weird. I would try to have the same filter on both of them.
You're there for me.
And here would have more uplifters and risers.
You're there for me. I can feel the
I think the snare has a bit too much high frequencies. If you reduce them, it's gonna fit way better in this particular song. And for the drop vocals, I would just try to compress them a little bit more and try to give them more, maybe not make them louder, but give them more presence. How? Maybe with multiband compression on the mid highs, maybe just boosting the mid highs with an EQ, something like this. You see, now they are way too loud compared to this, so try to control that. Here's pretty difficult to understand what it says. Pretty much the vocal. Maybe try to make the second build up a bit more different than the first one, I don't know. Maybe looping the vocal, like whatever, something like this. Looping the first chord or something to make it more different than the first one. And then when the second drop starts, I would also try to make it a bit more different. Maybe it can be like ad-libs, it can be like a scene like, for example, like, of course in key, I'm not a singer, okay, but something like this maybe can work. I shit, I post, I wanted that like. But the mix is pretty good. Just the thing I said on the vocal to make it stand out and make sure it's there all the time. Got some of the highs and the noise of the snare, so it's way it fits better in this particular track, and the rest is really good. I would try just to improve a little bit the arrangement, don't make it repetitive and so. But pretty good one, man. Good luck on the contest. Actually, I can tell you, I don't have the results, you know, on the Dua Lipa remix contest, but what they did is give the rankings. They go so slow, man. I mean, but I can. They give some rankings. The people from Skio. I thought I would be higher, but I'm not bad at it. I mean, I have, for example, the score they gave me. Why I don't say it now? I think I got a 81 out of 100. Not bad. The ranking they gave me in total is the 74 out of 560. I think I'm quite low. But then, for example, in Spain, and the 36 and the 15 in tech house, which is not bad. In the genre, 15 is good. But for example, from all the songs, I'm the 10 in arrangement, the 95 in idea out of almost 600, so it's pretty good. The 37 in originality, I think that's pretty good. You know, so I think it has potential. I hope to win, to be honest. If not, I don't know if they really allow it, but I'm gonna release it by myself, just on SoundCloud for free, or maybe even try to. I don't really know how this works. I would have to add some friends and so, but maybe get the singer, sing it on top as a cover, and release it as on Spotify as a cover, because I think the idea is pretty good. It has a lot of potential. So got the rankings for both contests too. What's your rank? In general, 74 of 560. Yours? Let me see, what hour is it? Okay. Let's do another number game. The number I'm thinking is between 20 and 50. For Dua Lipa, 216. Oof. For Bonnie and Clyde, 23. Wow. That's really high, man. But how can you have the rankings and you didn't finish the remix? You didn't finish on time? No way. This idea was so good, man. Okay, let me see. Between 20 and 50, I think I said. We got it. The number is 31, and the first one saying 31 is Just Vent. Man, you're so good at this. Don't Fall for Broken Hearts. Kind of 80s vibes. I like it. Maybe I would lose a little bit the highs of this plucky, vibey sound. No, I finished 8, but that's why there is no change between the two drops. No, finish it, but that's why there is no change between the drops. Man, fuck, you got 23 with that. If you finish if you have finished the song and maybe change a little bit the second build up and drop as I told you, probably you have been higher. Ah, fuck. Well, good luck anyway. 23 is so high, so maybe you can get it. Que habla español, sí.
She got me bad. I know I fall easily, but I think
I would try to give a bit more punch to the kick, like in 100 hertz, 80 hertz. Do you have more pom pom sound? You know, the bass is good. Maybe the sub bass is a bit loud, but it's good.
gave her all I had, and now I don't know how to deal with being so empty. I thought I'd replace her with someone new, so that's what I did, and I found you.
For me, the vocal is not as clear as it could be. I would do two things. First, on the side vocals, I would reduce the mids. Okay, if the side vocals are too strong and too full, the main vocal is gonna lose presence. It's gonna lose the importance. It's not gonna be that important. So on the side vocals, usually reduce a little bit on the mids, but there's no problem because the main vocal is gonna be there covering. And also then I would do some EQ sidechain, especially on the mid frequencies of the instrumental, to make sure the vocal is clear.
Too fast, too good to be true. Oh, if only I knew.
Ya sé que tú eres trilingüe, muy bien.
Don't fall for broken hearts. They're only gonna tear you apart. Yeah, I thought I was moving on, was just postponed.
You know, I mean, I hear the vocal and so, but it's not clear. Maybe also in the main vocal you need to reduce a little bit on the mids, or not sure. But it's not as clear as it could be.
It's harder than I ever could imagine. I miss her, but I know that's why we need it. Oh, don't fall for broken hearts. I'm only gonna tear you apart. I'm sorry if I ever hurt you in any way. It's not what I had in mind. I was just a lost puppet on someone else's string. I always knew it wasn't working, but I stayed 'cause maybe I'd feel something eventually. But I learned that you can't run away from your feelings. Yeah, I thought I'd replace her with someone new, so that's what I did, and I found you.
To let the song and the listener rest a little bit, why don't you remove here the bass and you just add some pads, pianos and so on, make it more ambience in this part. So as you remove the bass, also later there's going to be more contrast, and you let like the people rest from a heavy song.
Too fast, too good, too soon. Oh, if only I knew, I'd tell you. Don't fall for broken hearts. They're only gonna tear you apart. Yeah, I thought I was moving on, was just postponing a broken heart. It's harder than I ever could imagine. I miss her, but I know that's why.
The vocal has a resonance in the lower frequencies. I'm not sure what frequency, but I would, if you have soothe, put soothe there.
We need it. Tear you apart, tear you apart, tear you apart. Don't fall for broken hearts. They're only gonna tear you apart. Yeah, I thought I was moving on, was just postponing a broken heart. It's harder than I ever could imagine. I miss her, but I know that's why we need it. Oh, don't fall for broken hearts. I'm only gonna tear you apart.
I like that here is only the vocal and it's completely dry, but I think you need to work more on the transition. Maybe filter a bit the lows before that, because otherwise it's too drastic. Muy de repente, muy pum.
I'm only gonna tear you apart.
Way too much, you know. But the idea is really good, and I like a lot that it has kind of 80s vibes. That feels so good, and it sounds really natural. The sound is really natural. Guys, that's it for today. 2 hours of live stream. I think it's good. Today maybe I didn't check that many songs, to be honest, but I think I focus more on every song, and I gave a lot of tips. I opened FL Studio 6-7 times, but especially my neck is feeling like it's starting to hurt a lot, as I said at the beginning, right before starting the live stream. When it was already live, but I was not in camera, I started feeling a bit dizzy because of my hurt on the neck. Starting to hurt a lot, so prefer to stop here and go and rest. But well, anyway, usually the normal length of a live stream, so it's good. Sorry. Several things I want to say. First, uploaded a video last Sunday, that is not working well at all, but I think it's pretty interesting, pretty important to watch. But this Sunday I'm uploading a video that you all gonna love. It's about mixing a song. Okay, so I recommend you, well, I need to edit it and so, but it's gonna be on Sunday, so I recommend you to pay attention to the socials and don't miss that video. Fuck. Okay, so it's where you can keep learning. Apart from the feedbacks I give here, you can see me like mixing a song, how I mix it, and why I do the things I do. Okay, so well, nothing else. Thank you so much to everybody that subscribed today or gave a subscription, to people that didn't subscribe but was here commenting, participating in the live stream, to people that sent the song, to everybody. All of you count to keep these live streams alive. So nothing else. See you in the next live stream. Not next week. Remember, next week I'm not going to do a live stream. It's going to be in 2 weeks. Okay. So the next live stream is going to be the 16th of October. And nothing else. See you in 2 weeks. All right. Remember to watch the video of last week and this next week. Goodbye, guys. Adios.